Right now, as I speak, I'm talking to you in my dorm room. I live in Scott Court on the UNO Pacific campus. I live with two of my best friends and a foreign exchange student from Germany. If I were to go back in time 1 year ago and tell myself this is where I was, I wouldn't believe it. A year ago, I was just finishing up high school, being lazy, going to school and working, saving up money, and spending it pretty much right away on whatever I wanted because all the things I needed were already paid for. The roof over my head, the food I ate, my education, my transportation, anything that was a necessity in my life, my parents paid for because I was a minor and in high school and couldn't support myself. I always thought that I would just go to a community college to start off. I was originally planning on going to Metro Community College and then transferring into UNO or another school of interest. But all my friends were moving on and most of my friends were going to UNO. So I decided to apply and I made it. I got in to a college with a 2.1 GPA in high school and a 19 on my ACT. I also decided that I was going to room with two of my best friends that were going to live in Scott Court. I couldn't wait to get out of my parents' house and to start my life on my own. In the summer, to build up my credit history, my dad and I went out and I bought a new car. It was used, but only had 19,000 miles on it, so I couldn't pay it all in cash. I had to take loans out with the help of my dad so I could build up my credit history. But with that came car payments and very expensive insurance. Then, in August, I packed up all my stuff and moved out. The first day of being in my own bed, in my own room, away from my parents, was mind-blowing. I had to take care of myself for the first time of my life. I still had a job, and now had to balance working at least 25 hours a week and school all at the same time. I had to unlearn what I was doing at my parents' by just enjoying life and never actually worrying about anything, and relearning a lifestyle where my future depends on my every decision. If I don't make a car payment, my credit history gets affected. If I don't pass my classes, I won't graduate from school and get a good job to support myself. Everything I do has an effect on my life, and it's been a rough transition. There have been times where I haven't gone to class, and there have been times where I've been short money and I've had to ask my parents for money. My first semester of college was terrible because I never really unlearned my previous lifestyle. But as I grow, I'm becoming more responsible and am doing better with the balance of work and school. My experience has been good so far, and I'm excited to get my life started after college.